Bullseye.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy or Ghost Sugar from Digital Insane Gaming here, and today I'll be taking a look at the Grakata. The Grakata is a grenadier rifle that can be bought from the market at Mastery Rank 0 or acquired as a Tier 2 login reward. This weapon is comparatively similar to the Soma, trading out a little bit of critical chance and critical damage along with a much more efficient ammo economy in exchange for more base damage, status chance, and a faster fire rate. Though this weapon did recently get its total ammo bumped up from 675 to 750 with the release of update 14.2, it is still very ammo inefficient. Sorry to all of you who like to spray and pray, but you definitely can't go Rambo with the Grakata. A sad factor that I also have to deal with. This weapon may indeed be one of the most underrated and overlooked weapons in the game, but its good critical chance and damage coupled with a high status chance of 20% and a very fast fire rate of 20 rounds a second makes this weapon one of my personal favorites and a good option for anyone who is under Mastery Rank 6 and can't get their hands on a Soma just yet. Nonetheless, I am over Mastery Rank 6 and I own a Soma myself. I still do prefer the Grakata. Perhaps because I feel as if the Soma is too mainstream among players in Warframe. Because I do enjoy using this weapon so much, I have taken my liberty to format this weapon 6 times. Now you may question my sanity along with my existence and wonder why I didn't just format my Soma, which I've also done. This weapon's just so freaking fun to use and I absolutely can't get enough of this thing. If you still aren't convinced as to why you should get this weapon, and why you should format 6 times, I'll show you some more gameplay of me wrecking Infested later, but first let's take a look at modding the Grakata, your 6th Forma Grakata. Alright, so the Grakata is one of those weapons that's pretty flexible to mod for. What I'm about to show you will be an overall build that takes into account damage, crit, and status chance. So, for Grenadier, we're going to go with Serration, Split Chamber, and Heavy Caliber. Obviously you want this maxed, I just don't have enough fusion cores to max mine right now. Pretty straightforward there. Point Strike for more crit chance, and Vital Sense for more crit damage. Now, I have a Hammer Shot, because that increase the status chance does shut up Ortis, does work really well on the Grakata. Basically now, whenever we shoot off a short burst with this weapon, coupled with our Split Chamber to give us that nice 90% chance to proc the second bullet, we will usually end up causing every single status effect to proc. Also, Hammer Shot will grant us that bonus to our critical damage. And finally, our elemental combo, which is Stormbringer and Hellfire to create radiation, allowing us to drop heavier units faster, and the radiation proc does cause targets to get confused and attack each other. Moving on to Corpus, all I've done is I've replaced Hellfire with a Crow Rounds to give us magnetic. Now this weapon already does have a really high impact damage. You couple that with magnetic, and you will drop Corpus shields really quickly, so this is really good against Corpus. Okay, so for Corrupted, I've replaced Crow Rounds with an Infected Clip to give us Corrosive, and Corrosive effects do stack, so it will allow us to quickly strip Armored Corrupted. Now, okay, Ortis, thank you. Now for Infested, you could do a number of different things. You can swap out Hammer Shot with a Thermite Rounds if you have one, allowing you to get an extra bonus to Lighter Infested, and have that burn damage over time effect. Or if you don't have a Thermite Rounds, then you could swap out Infected Clip with a Malignant Force, and then just add in a Hellfire afterwards. But this won't be as effective against the Ancients. Now, the other completely different thing to do, and personally I prefer doing this. It doesn't do as much damage, but it's still really effective and super fun. You can put in a Hailfire in the dash polarity to give you gas, so we'll get a good bonus to the runners and all the lighter infested, and we can now proc the gas AoE status effect. Afterwards, you can add in a high voltage. Let me just find where my high voltage is. You can add in a high voltage afterwards. To give you electricity. Now we're using electricity to give us a stun effect, mainly for the Ancients, and if you don't have a high voltage, then you can put in a Stormbringer. And this is the build that I personally prefer. And that about wraps up the Grakata. I highly recommend you try out this weapon, and who knows, maybe you'll like it as much as I do, maybe you won't. If you don't, you need to stop existing. If I haven't convinced you yet about how badass this weapon is, I'll show some more footage after the video, but until next time guys, leave a like, subscribe for more Warframe content, and thanks for watching.